The state of California also passed other laws that discriminated against Mexican Americans, such as the Civil Practice Act of 1850. Now, the Civil Practice Act was originally targeting Native Americans and the Chinese, who were also in California at the time. Basically, this law made it to where Native Americans and Chinese people could not testify against white people in court. This law was also extended to include Mexican Americans. So if you had, say, a white family moving onto your land, you couldn't even sue them. Or if you were attacked by a white vigilante group or anyone who was Anglo-American, you could not testify against them in court, right? And so the legal system was pretty much working against Mexican Americans at that time. You also have the Greaser Act of 1855 that was passed, and this designated Mexican Americans as vagrants. A vagrant is pretty much somebody who is unemployed, doesn't have a job, or is homeless. So a Mexican American could be jailed and forced to do hard labor during that jail sentence, which could be up to 90 days, simply because they're designated as being a vagrant. Actually, within the law, they state that vagrants, the definition of a vagrant can include greasers, right, which is a negative term for Mexican Americans at this time. Greaser, they define as somebody who has Spanish and Indian blood, right? So definitely designating Mexican Americans with this law, claiming that they are vagrants just simply because of their race. And then they could be jailed and then forced to do hard labor. All right, so more examples of the legal system in the state of California oppressing Mexican Americans.